everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate if you jump on here live here on this Wednesday evening. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Make sure to give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so and share the video on all social media platforms. Sorry about that. I'm going to turn the TV down some more so it doesn't cause a distraction by being louder than I am. But since it is a Wednesday, we're going to do a weekly top 10 countdown. Now, this week's top 10 countdown is the exact same countdown as last week, but a different website. Hey there, Colton. Glad to have you here. And Colton, I think it's the first time I've seen your name in the comment section. If not, I apologize, but if so, and it is your first time being here, for whatever reason made you stop by the channel tonight, thank you. Feel free to give the video a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, and share the video on all social media platforms. Good evening, Kevron. Glad to have you stop by. As always, and I'm doing this because last week's top 10 countdown came off of a website that was more along the lines of encouraging and wanting you to eat healthy. And most of the foods on that list just sounded absolutely hideous. And there was three or four on that list and I think most people probably never heard of, let alone tried. So I figured, why not do it again off a website that people have probably heard of with food that people have probably heard of. But it's the top 10 Thanksgiving side dishes. I am ready for the football game this weekend. Colton, hey there, Jeff. Glad to have you here. The only bad thing about this weekend, Colton, is with the following weekend being rivalry weekend, a lot of teams this weekend, especially in the ACC and SEC, are pretty much playing either group of five teams or FCS teams to have basically a third off week before you play your rival. That way, if you have any injuries, they've got a week to heal, and you've got another week to get ready for your rivalry game without having to worry about this game. So there's not a lot of great games on the schedule this weekend, but I'm always ready to see some college football. Hey there, Yusuf. Glad to have you here, and thank you for liking and subscribing, Jeff. I greatly appreciate that. Tell your friends, tell your family about the channel. But it's top 10 most popular Thanksgiving side dishes. And this article came out November the 4th. So it's only about 2 weeks old. So that's about as new as you can get. Number 10, air fryer Brussels sprouts. Number 9, mashed potato casserole. Number 8, baby kale salad with acorn squash, which, by the way, that sounds absolutely horrible. Number 7, roasted carrots with honey herb butter. And number 6, giblet gravy. Again, 10 through 6 is air fryer Brussels sprouts, mashed potato casserole, baby kale salad with acorn squash, roasted carrots with honey herb butter, and giblet gravy. My day was fantastic, Jacob, and I hope yours was as well. To me, there's no such thing as a bad day. Every day is a good day, and every day is a great day to be a Clemson Tiger fan. Before we talk about the top 5, I may have discussed this before, but if not, I'll bring it up again. Speaking of food, I'm not a big side dish person, not just at Thanksgiving, but all the time. Hey there, Miley. Glad to have you here. And last time you were on here, you asked me that same question. I'm not sure if you're trying to be funny or what, but I have no clue what you're talking about. And if you'd watch the channel, you know that I have nothing to do with couches. But I'm not a side dish person at all. I mean, if somebody else fixes me a plate and they put sides on it, I'll eat it. But if I'm fixing my own Thanksgiving plate, I'm going to get some chicken. I'm going to get some turkey. I'm going to get some ham. And if two people brought chicken, I'll get some of both. If two people brought turkey, I'll get some of both. If two people brought ham, I'll get some of both. And then I'll get some macaroni and cheese. To some folks, it's a side, some it's not. But either way, I'll get some of that. And then I'm going to get me some deviled eggs. And then I'm going to get, peanut butter pie or chocolate cake or whatever you've got. But if somebody else fixes my plate and they put mashed potatoes on it, I'll eat it. If they put corn on it, I'll eat it. But if I'm fixing a plate, I'm not fixing that. I like real food, not size. But luckily, if anybody fixes my plate, generally it's my wife, and she knows I don't want anything green. So there's no danger in green beans going on my plate. Ain't no peas going on my plate. Ain't no Brussels sprouts going on my plate. But I'm just not a side person in general. Even if we go to a restaurant and I'll order a steak, you get sides with it. And when they say, what sides do you want? My first my first thought is, do I have to get sides? And no, you don't, but you're paying for them, so you might as well get them. But I'm just not a big side eater. Give me some meat and give me macaroni and cheese, maybe, and then give me some rolls and give me something sweet. And I'm good to go. Jacob likes macaroni and cheese. And hey there, Phil. Glad to have you here on this Wednesday night. But number 5, we have sweet potato casserole with marshmallows. Now, my stepdad's mother, which I guess you could call her my step grandmother back in the day, she made that. She called it sweet potato souffle. So I'm not sure if she just called it that, or if the name has changed, or if it's a different name based on who you're talking to. But it's sweet potato souffle or casserole with marshmallows. Number 4, green bean casserole, which has to be the worst thing ever invented except for cranberry sauce. Number 3, stuffed sweet potatoes. Number 2, Thanksgiving dressing. Hey there, Alec. Glad to have you here, or Levi, whatever you would like to be called. And number 1 is creamy mashed potatoes. Hey there, gamer. Glad to have you here. I don't know anybody that doesn't like mashed potatoes, especially if they're creamy. So that explains why that's number 1 on the list. So there is your top 10 most popular Thanksgiving side dishes. And again, this article came out November the 4th, which was 2 weeks ago yesterday. So it's about as recent as you can get. And it comes from thepioneerwoman.com. And I think everybody knows who the Pioneer Woman is. You can't go in any store now that sells any kind of pots and pans without seeing Pioneer Woman's name, face, or both somewhere in the pots and pans section. Any thoughts on any of this? Please feel free to let me know. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. If you choke a Smurf, what color does it turn? And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.